Hi, I'm James Navé,
I'm Allegra Houston.
and welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week. Thank you ever so much for tuning in.
We do this writing prompt live every Saturday morning, our time, with a group of people, whoever wants to turn up on Zoom. It's free, it's open to anyone who wants to come with a spirit of exploration and appreciation, and maybe you'll join us one of these Saturdays, or in fact, maybe you already have.
And if you'd like to know more about that, imaginativestorm.com. If you would like to join us on Saturday, you'll find the Zoom link there. Today, we gathered as usual and we shared an image prompt, which is what we would like to do now. And Allegra, could you give a few more comments about what to do with the prompt when
Sure.
it shows up?
Okay, so we will put the prompt on the screen for 2 minutes and ask you to generate a list of words. Whatever pops into your mind, the words don't have to have anything to do with the image, they don't have to have anything to do with one another. Make them a list, maybe scatter them all over the page, disconnect them. They're going to be prompts for your imagination later. So
And also, if you happen to feel moved to write an image instead of a word, you can do that too. So you can have a phrase that might be inspired by the image that we're now going to share with you.
Here it is.
So now you have a list of words you generated from our timed writing. Every Saturday morning, we go around the group and ask everybody to share one image or word from their list. So we end up with a community list as well. So what we would like to do is share the community list with you now so that you will have your personal list as well as our community list.
And the nice thing about having a community list, of course, is that you don't have to only rely on your own imagination. You can borrow from other people's. Everybody gives these words to the group basically as a kind of gift for anybody to use, for anyone to be inspired by, and that anyone, obviously, now includes you.
So Allegra's going to read the list.
Here it is. Lightning magnet. Blood of Christ. Mr. White is dead. Madonna. Holding space. Mother Mary hawking goods. Haystack nest. Mesmerized. Dazed by bulky narratives. Trailheads. All adventures lived are sacred. Guadalupe roses. Yellow haloed Native American. Pachamama wears her name tags. Saint of the desert. Blessed Mother press pass dress. Perched upon plastic roses. Roadside attraction. Queen of heaven, feet of roses. Hold this for me. Back road between Taos and Santa Fe. Walmart sells spirituality now. All was here. Nameless serenity. It was a funny coincidence that one of the people offered that Walmart sells spirituality now phrase, because actually I call that, she lives in my house, that Virgin of Guadalupe, and I call her Our Lady of Walmart because she came from Walmart. She was a housewarming present from a friend.
So what we would like for you to do now is to take this community list of words plus your list of words and combine them in a 10-minute timed writing in any way you please. You can use one image or word on the list to generate 10 minutes worth of writing, or you can put them together. And if you take a moment just to look at the list, you'll see all kinds of really interesting opportunities that are just sitting there. And many of those opportunities will be imaginative leap kind of opportunities. They won't necessarily make sense to the rational mind at first. The imaginative mind will sort them out and make sense of them, and then feed the rational mind, or your rational mind, with some juicy stuff.
We like to think of it as a dance between the rational mind and the imaginative mind, with the imaginative mind being the one to lead the dance. And we also want to say just briefly that we're not the kind of, writing teachers who say, oh, you have to put your pen down and write as fast as you can for 10 minutes and never think and get out of your rational mind and all that kind of stuff. No, if you want to go more slowly, meditatively, if you want to just sit with the lists of words or with whatever memory or idea is coming up to you before you start writing, totally fine. If you want to write a haiku, which people have done in our Saturday mornings, that's totally fine. If you want to write 3 pages and write as fast as you can, that's fine too. Whatever moves, whatever your imagination moves you to do is what we want you to do, what will bring you surprise and success.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're only writing this in 10 minutes. The idea that it's supposed to be good is absurd. But if it surprises you, if something intrigues you, it leads you somewhere that you hadn't really expected, that's a triumph.
So why don't we just begin right now? Let your imagination lead the dance with your rational mind, and let that dance begin right now. So if you are pleased with what you've written and you would like to share it with our writing community, we have a circle community available to do just that.
And here's how to post it. Once you go to imaginativestorm.com, you'll see the Zoom link here. Scroll down and you'll find Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click there. It takes you to the Circle site. If this is your first visit, you will have to sign up using your Google or Facebook ID or a new ID if you prefer. It's free. And once you have done that, go over here to Prompt of the Week. When you click there, you will see a long list, because we've been doing this for close to 6 months now or more, of writing prompts. And at the top of the list, when you get there, will be this week's prompt. Click on it. You'll see the prompt. You'll see the list of words, and you'll see other people who have posted what they wrote. So you scroll down to the bottom of that and enter your stuff. You may have to double click. Enter what you wrote here as a post attached, a comment attached to the post that is the writing prompt. And there you go. Please post it. We would love to read what you've written. If you post it, you'll see things that other people have posted and how people have commented on those and appreciated what popped for them. And we would love to be able to tell you what popped for us in your writing.
And so thank you ever so much for participating, being part of our community, tuning in, and we look forward to maybe meeting you on our Imaginative Storm gathering every Saturday morning.
It's at 9 a.m. We'll just give you the time so you know when to come.
Yeah, good idea.
It's at 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern, 5 p.m. London time, 6 p.m. Paris time. This, of course, is all slightly open to change because clocks change at a different time, and it's that time of year when clocks are going to start changing. And as we've also discovered, 6 p.m. Rwanda time. A young man from Rwanda has joined us now for 2 sessions in a row, and we're really flattered to have him with us.
So thanks again so much for tuning in. Thanks for doing the work. Thanks for writing. Thanks for showing up for yourself and for us. And we'll see you again next time.
Thanks. Goodbye.